Hello Copper fam, this is an incredibly proud time for all of us here at Copper 90 because after nearly 3 years, over 880 videos, more than 100 cities visited, 3 major tournaments attended and countless questionable haircuts, we have reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Along the way, we've been welcomed into football communities all around the world and had the privilege of finding out just how far this game can take you. And everywhere we've encountered fans doing amazing things, all in the name of football. So this video is to say thanks to them, the unsung heroes who make the football world go round purely out of their love for the game and desire to give back. So now, we're giving back to them. Now the first person we've come to meet, despite being a Bayern icon, actually lives out here on the outskirts of Cologne, yet every time we've been in Munich, he's been there to give us beers, tickets, or just chat football. Bushman, nice to meet you. How are you? This is fantastic. Bushman, thank you for having me. I love this outfit. I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear so many scarves. Do you have a favourite?
Yeah, one of my favorites is this one here. That's from your Tom Deacon.
Ah,
when he was the Eurofan, yes.
I'd like you to have my scarf. This is my Bayern scarf.
From me?
Yeah, I know you. Well, I don't know if you like scarves, but.
And in the final, after the game, I get out. 80,000 people leaving the stadium, and who was there, Tom? I was so emotional. So I give him a hug, and I was with tears of floods. Hey, we are champion! It was really, really fantastic.
And how far are we from Munich right now?
From here to Munich are 565 kilometers each way.
So what time do you get up to go to a game?
3 o'clock.
In the morning?
Here in the morning, yeah.
And what time do you get back here?
24 hours.
Sweet.
3 o'clock up and 3 o'clock in the night back.
There's a club, the Bayern Kings fan club.
That's right, the Bayern Kings. We have 470 members in this club.
Is that as special as the result, the friendships?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of people say, hey Bushman, are you crazy? It's 560 kilometers each way to Munich. Why do you look it on the TV? Yeah, sure, Sky, but hey, that's not life. Yeah? Not the atmosphere in the stadium, to meet the people, speak with the people, have fun. Yeah.
As a thank you for your help with Copper 90 and in recognition of the incredible lengths you go to support your football club, we want to give back and we decided we'd love to shout the first coach you and the fellow Bayern Kings take to your first Champions League match this year.
Hey.
We want to do that for you. We want to know that we helped the Bushman get to another Bayern game. When it takes 24 hours, we think you guys are fantastic.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's amazing. Man.
That's what we want to do, man.
Sorry for crying. A really nice surprise. Thank you so much. We'll send you photos, maybe a short video from the group there, from the bus, and I want to say thank you so much.
Well, what a way to start, but this is just the beginning of the journey. Now I'm off to meet someone who made a real impression on me on a recent trip to Dublin. Let's go. I didn't know much about the League of Ireland, and the teams over there struggle to compete with the Premier League as well as the traditional Irish sports like Gaelic football, rugby and hurling. But what we found here in Dublin was nothing short of awe-inspiring as we discovered communities cultivated by their local football club made up of fans incredibly passionate and doing something very special. And one of those people was Jerry, who runs the Gypsy Supporters Trust, an organisation integral to his football club, Bohemians. If you thought that football in Europe was over until next season, well, you'd be wrong. Joe, good to see you again. How have things been since we last left?
Exciting, great feedback from the night you were here. By and large, it doesn't get good media attention. And for the likes of yourselves to come in, I don't think we've ever had that type of exposure before.
I wanted to find out more from you about something you're involved in with the club.
The Gypsy Supporters Trust, what we were founded on was the fact that the club was in such dire financial straits in 2011, and a bunch of us together set up the Gypsy Supporters Trust.
So the Gypsy Supporters Trust was basically an assurance that if things went to the wall, there'd be some money.
There'd be an organisation behind that could apply for a licence, as happened we had watched Cork City. We had sought their advice, and between themselves and Supporters Direct in the UK, they pointed us in the right direction of setting up the trust.
And how do you intend to push it on by getting more people to give more?
A lot more people on board. We know that we can grow this and we can grow it really big.
There haven't been many clubs that have just said, do what you want, just show us in the best light. And that's what we like to think we've done. In return, you've given us a lot of views and you've helped us show another city. And if you'd allow us, we'd like to sign up to the Gypsy Supporters Trust and contribute as well.
Brilliant.
We want to contribute to the financial security of the club.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
No problem.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
The Dublin episode was one of my favourite Derby Days trips, but everywhere I've been for the series, I've found out so much about cities, countries and people just from speaking to them about their football clubs. Buon'Anima fans have always been the best interviewees for our Derby Days series. In every city we've gone to, they've come out to meet us and proven exactly what we're always saying, that football brings people together like nothing else on earth. Another one of our more memorable experiences was in Sarajevo, Bosnia, where despite the hardships they faced, the people are some of the most generous, friendly and charming you could ever hope to meet. And two of those people were Nihat and Tarek, Željko fans who got in contact with us when we arrived in Bosnia. They gave us gifts, they helped us around town, and Nihat even became our Bosnian reporter for comments below. Now their club, Željeznica, play Standard Liège from Belgium in the third round of Europa League qualifying. And despite that match being their biggest in decades, neither of the boys are going. So we figured we'd organise a Skype chat and see if we can change that.
Hey, what's up, Ali? Can you see me now?
I can see you now. Why don't you go to Belgium?
Because financially I cannot pay that, you know.
How are you going to be on match day? You're going to be nervous?
Very nervous. I got the information that the TV houses from Sarajevo did not still arrange, but I'm hoping in 2 days they will make it. Yeah.
So the game won't even be on TV?
Right now, no, but in 2 days it might change.
We've had a thought about it, and we can't have you missing such an important match. We're getting you flights to Belgium, and we're getting you match tickets.
That's crazy.
Pack your bags, man. You're off to Belgium. We're sending you to Belgium, man.
I'm so happy right now. Just the fact that my team, is going to play against Standard Liège, that's something really big. And me going there is such an incredible thing. The fact that I know you guys, that I watch you on a regular basis on YouTube, and now you're doing this for me is so amazing. My right leg is shaking right now. That's how good I feel.
That's what we do at Buon'Anima. We make people's legs shake.
Two days ago, literally, I had a dream that I was on a stadium. If we score, then I walk home singing.
I knew Tarek hadn't flown for a football match before, but I just found out he had never flown ever.
My first flight was to see a game, and that's great.
So most media don't get to film here?
No.
But why us?
Because you show the true picture of passion, of love to the club.
As you may have already guessed, Buon'Anima's team is made up of football fans. So when a couple of us bought chairs to help out a struggling Spanish side called Real Oviedo, which ultimately contributed to their survival, it only felt right that we headed over here and told the story of the side's success.
It sounds cliched and it sounds almost too sickly sweet, but this is a real feel-good story. This is really something quite special.
The club didn't have enough money to pay all the players.
To make Real Oviedo stay alive. That for us is very important because Real Oviedo is not a team. For us, it's a feeling.
Well, since we made that film back in 2013, the club have gone from strength to strength because after a 13-year absence, Real Oviedo have been promoted back to Spain's Segunda Division. So we've come here to speak to the head of the shareholders group and find out just how this city and its fans are feeling about such an achievement. What was it like when you began?
It was amazing. All the supporters were crying in the stands and it was amazing. Everybody was jumping and shouting and there was a big party in the city. The water was blue also. So it was,
the water was...
Yeah, all the fonts in the city. It was amazing.
So tell me about ROST.
ROST is an association of shareholders.
How many shareholders are there around the world that have a stake in Real Oviedo?
We are now about 40,000 shareholders in the world.
Over how many countries?
About 140 more or less.
My understanding was that you've also helped people who couldn't afford to go to games. How did that start and what is it that you do?
There was a guy, for example, that told me, I've been unemployed for 3 years. I can't pay my season ticket. Every Sunday when it was a home game, he came to Tortiere 1 hour before the game and just going for a walk around just to feel the atmosphere. 10 minutes to the game, he went back home and listened to the radio. So I told him, okay, you are going to come to the football with me.
You bought him a season ticket. Can I ask why?
I think that football is for the fans.
At Buon'Anima, we love the fact that you do this for others who are less fortunate than you. It's a small contribution, but we want to help and we want to get you 2 season tickets to give to Oviedo fans.
Oh, thank you so much.
On behalf of football fans and Buon'Anima for doing what you do. It's everything we believe football is about. It's the least we could do.
Thank you so much.
Now, there's no denying that over the years on Buon'Anima, we love getting around the world and seeing everything that football has to offer in different places. But we do believe in supporting your local team, and we always love to support the local game back here in the UK, especially that pure passion and community spirit that's found at grassroots level. Senrab FC are one of the most successful Sunday League clubs in the country, producing an incredible number of England internationals, from John Terry to Jermaine Defoe to Sol Campbell. But more importantly, they provide an incredible service to the people of East London.
And these kids live in the most deprived area of the UK.
It gives the boys the facilities and an activity that keeps them off the streets, keeps them fit and keeps them engaged.
But unfortunately, Senrab is always struggling for cash. Even in a time where football is richer than ever, the grassroots game is criminally underfunded. And clubs, even with Senrab's success, are struggling. So we figured we'd help them out where we can. Let's go do it. Tony, thank you for letting me into your home. Tell me the video, did you see it?
Oh, it's fantastic. All the kids loved it.
How much does it mean to the area, Senrab?
Without Senrab, there'd be kids there, they'll be on the streets, they'll be in trouble with the police. We've got kids who can't come training because they have to walk past another gang's territory.
I mean, we talk about the importance of football. Well, if the game and the club that you're running is helping kids avoid that world, that's something special you're doing.
Of course it is, but the thing is, that's why we need help.
Yeah.
We need the funding to do that. Me and my wife have funded everything. We've got no savings left. We've put in all our money. These are all the registrations, and each player has to have a form downloaded.
And you do this all in your own time, in your own home?
We have to, yeah.
How many hours a day would you say are committed to Senrab?
Since Christmas, I've probably had 6 weeks off of work.
Jeez.
Right, losing money.
Well, Tony, since you give so much to not only your football club, your community in general, we feel that we want to give something to you.
Right,
you gave us a great episode. You give these kids football to play. So if you want to follow me to the car. Hopefully this can help you out.
Blimey, that's lovely, isn't it?
We've got at least 50 or 60 balls here, but that's not the end of it. If you want to come around here, that's for you. Set some cones, help the kids. We've got 5, 6 pairs of gloves from our friends at Puma.
Oh, the
goalkeeping gloves.
Lovely, yeah. Oh, they're brilliant. They love these, the kids. This is brilliant. Yeah, this is absolutely superb.
Well, hopefully, Tony, all this stuff is just going to help you better your community, better England's future stars, and just keep doing the right thing.
Anything like this is a godsend. It's overwhelmed. I can't wait to go training again now. You can never get enough of this.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever have enough. If you give us funding, this is what we would go and pay you. what we're going to buy.
Well, what an unbelievable journey it has been to 1 million subscribers. Along the way, we've been entertained, we've been surprised, we've been inspired by people all over the world like you, active, passionate football fans. But before we go, I've got to give a shout out to one more amazing group of people doing beautiful things through the beautiful game. They're called Football Beyond Borders. Book here works for them. Let me take that from you, Brooke. Brooke, we worked with you before, haven't we?
Yes, back in Brazil almost 2 years ago. Maya came down to visit one of our projects, and since then we've been keeping in touch. We now focus more in the UK and London, and we work with schools.
We figured you're a football fan, we might as well give back to you since you give back to the London community. So we brought you along. You've done a bit of media training with us in Ireland, Spain, now Senrab. How's it been?
It's been amazing, the opportunity to travel and gain insight with you guys, and also to learn more about how much football can do for the good of people. I've really appreciated it.
We've appreciated having you on board, man. We appreciate what you guys do for London and for football community in general. So get this back on you because I've got to finish my final link. Well, that is it. 1 million subscribers. From the bottom of our heart, everyone at Copper 90 wants to thank you. Keep watching, keep commenting, but most importantly, keep suggesting football stories that you want to hear, because at the end of the day, Copper 90 isn't just for you, it's about you. Football fans all around the world, we salute you.
How do you relax after games? Because apparently you watch a show on Copper 90 called Derby Days. How true is this, company?
Copper 90 has done a good job on this one. I guess that's what I like about football, is that you get this crazy atmosphere around certain rivalries. And when we play against United, I don't know why, I'm not from Manchester, but I want to beat them more than anyone else.